I just want to say this episode was done right. Rock showed up and showed out. Kanan showed up and showed out. And Unique showed up? Let's cue the intro and get into this. Hey, I'm Amina Rose. And this is Amina Kanan. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's comment down below. So it starts off with Lou. We knew he did not go nowhere but to rehab, but you got him and Rock in a whole therapy session, which I really liked. You had Rock actually telling her brother that she loves him more than anything. And, since they were kids. And you had Lulu saying that my favorite person in the world was you, Rock. And really, it was beautiful. Aww. But we still have to keep in mind that this is power. And the theme was red and black. Everybody pretty much was in red and or black. The symbol spiritually for red and black is love and conspiracy. And that's exactly what was going on in this episode. Also, it says red is for anger and blood, and black is for unalive. That's it. You got Marvin at the funeral for Gerald, and the feds come in talking. It's mess. And I guess he recognized the feds because he was like, y'all was better off as drug dealers than cops because y'all don't have your story together. And of course, later on, he goes to his lawyer and he's like, what do they got? Shake the tree, figure stuff out. And then it cuts to, I see red nails. So I'm thinking grown ass woman. It was only Crystal. Crystal. You think Mommy Dearest would like Crystal? I don't think Rock would like Crystal at all. Crystal's talking about relationships. Kanan is like, ain't nobody got time for that. Crystal gets upset. And now all of a sudden she's late on her monthly. I think Crystal is a liar. I think she's not to be trusted. So I don't know. Could this be baby Sean? Aisha, Jukebox hanging together. For some reason, I don't trust Aisha with Jukebox that much. I do genuinely think that she cares about Jukebox. I just think that she's kind of unstable, which Jukebox is unstable too. One day Jukebox is going to black out. Detective Howard, Mr. Decorated Officer, you're in hot water, sir. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody cares. Your colleagues or your fake ass family. Rock's coming from visiting her brother and the infamous shots on shots startup. Marvin lets her know, definitely Ronnie. So Rock is like, listen, we got to figure this out because I don't want to go to war with my son. And it seems like Marvin is not too sure what side Kanan is really on because later on she goes to visit Stefano for funds and Stefano gives it to her, of course, because he like him some chocolate and he trusts Rock. He trusts Rock, one, because he knows her weakness, which is her son. I feel pity on the person that tries to get between a mother and her son. Snaps and pops, by the way. Y'all went for the wrong team. I like Famous. I gotta say, I like Famous. He's a loyal friend. Regardless of them arguing, when stuff hits the fan, he shows up for Kanan. He don't care who's in the apartment. For once, Ronnie was not there. There's no work going on. And he lets him know about his mom. And Kanan is upset. So the first thing Kanan does is meet with Jukebox to let her know that he had nothing to do with it. Pretty much he wants that message delivered to the family. It's like, I might be mad, but I'm not stupid. The feds come visit Lulu at the rehab. Thank God Lulu was sober because those feds would have been able to make a documentary if he would have had his hands on some alcohol. So Lulu, standing like the soldier that he is, gives them nothing. Thomas brothers, Thomas family, I could say one thing, gives nothing. The first thing, so you see the interaction between Ronnie and Kanan. Ronnie. What made you think, after he told you you don't know who you're messing with, and you scoop him up unwillingly. Did you think he was going to be on your side? All of y'all people that gave Ronnie too much credit. He's not who y'all thought he was. He's not the sharpest bag of rocks. Kanan goes to Juke and he tells her, listen, I had nothing to do with it. And of course, Ronnie's boys hem him up. Juke goes to Auntie Rock, lets her know. Meanwhile, who told Detective Howard the coast was clear for him to go to Rock's house? Now, the reason they were moving in silence was to protect him and his job, and Rock and her profession. So you blew up your spot at work, but now you come to her, let her know she hangs around a cop. Y'all don't think that was suspect? I'm just asking. Let her know they got to get Marvin in. Now, the funny thing is, he's like, we're family because, she fed him that mess. But you want her to choose you over her actual blood. That's what Detective Howard, a little bit delusional. She tried to unalive you already. And I'm not saying that he wasn't trying to be a good father, but you kept, I have a question. Somebody answer me in the comments, please. Why do y'all think that Rock would have chose Howard over Marvin? Somebody please answer that. I need to know what y'all think. Somebody, because that's hilarious and weird. Jukebox comes in with Marvin and Rock is like, y'all can speak around him. Because right now, Rock already know what's going to happen. She knows he could see whatever. That's like a bank robber that comes in unmasked. You already seen too much. So keep it going. Who walks around with their prey though? It's sad and it's hilarious because she's like walking around. She's like a tiger walking around with her little bird that she knows she's going to eat for lunch later. And he's just happy to be involved. Dude was sitting at the table with Snaps and Pops. And he was comfortable. And he kept singing his praises the whole episode. Well, I don't know how much longer. I don't know. Rock's just looking at him like, I know. So Rock goes to Snap and Pop, of course, and they tell him the demands that Ronnie wants to get Kanan back. Of course, like I said, Detective Howard is sitting there. Everybody's looking at him like he's the local idiot. And Snap and Pop don't get it at the time, but they're going to get it at the end. It's all good. They're going to understand why she allowed Detective Howard to be there in the first place at the end. So she gets it up. Of course, the money and everything that she needs. She goes to get Kanan. And of course, Kanan is role playing. White Detective thought it was okay to take the bag of money and hold it for Rock. Oh no, this is power. We don't do that here. And Rock got more balls than everybody on that show. So let her hold that mess. Detective Howard is comfy. He shouldn't have been a cop. Because he seemed like he was liking this a bit too much. What he thought? He thought he was he thought he was unique. Speaking of, we're gonna get back to that. So Detective Howard Rock walks into the warehouse. Marvin is looking up top, making sure everything is clear. Kanan playing games, talking about, yeah, I'm with Ronnie. Rock is looking confused. Detective Howard can't believe it. And as soon as Ronnie gets distracted with all that money, because I know he's like, why didn't I ask for this myself? Kanan does what Kanan is supposed to do. Head shot. Mommy taught you well. Just when you think they are about to kumbaya, Rock opens one. Detective Howard gone. Kanan is pissed. He doesn't understand, but Rock did it. Rock did what she was supposed to do. Too many people saw Detective Howard. He thought it was okay to come out now on her side of the tracks, and he's not going to be accepted on her side of the road. People gonna look at her like she crazy. Not to mention everything goes away with a dirty cop. Kanan looked like he just lost his dog because he was about to have that mommy and daddy love, sorta. I told you this sweet stuff don't work on power. You can't fall in love on this show and you can't be sweet. Poor Marvin, still I'm worried because he's amazing. Speaking of amazing, Unique came through. I got Unique back. Okay. You think Rock and Unique gonna get back together? I don't know. Like I said, power is not built on love and romance. Comment down below and tell me what y'all think is next. And what did y'all think about this episode? Because it was fire. This has been Amina Rose, and you are watching Amina Seen It. Like, comment, and subscribe.